Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE News, episode 275. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Brandon Hodge here, and welcome back to another episode of WWE News and Rumors. So today is Sunday, so if you guys don't know, on news episodes, not talking other content, news episodes only, they're every Tuesday, every Thursday, and today is Sunday, they're every Sunday, sorry, getting confused here. So Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, news episodes, all the other days, different kinds of content. I mean, it's all wrestling stuff, basically. I'm going to be doing top fives, unboxings, vlogs, all kinds of fun stuff, and I'm doing a vlog for Clash of Champions. I'm actually going to Clash of Champions, and actually just got back from Chicago where I met CM Punk and went to All Out. If you guys haven't seen that vlog, shameless plug here, you definitely should go check it out. But enough of me running my mouth in the beginning of this news episode. This is WWE News, so let's talk about some news. So the first news story is about Ronda Rousey. So we've all just been kind of waiting patiently, waiting for her to return, because we haven't really seen her since Mania time. I'm just kind of waiting and just waiting and waiting some more. So basically, we don't know if she's coming back now, because she did sign a contract, but you know, she's Ronda Rousey, so it's not like a normal wrestler. So basically what they've done is, on WWE's website, they have a list of active wrestlers, right? And even if the wrestler is injured or is taking some time off or whatever, hiatus, whatever, they're still listed as an active wrestler. Just on there, like here's who you can see on the TV in the next year or so. You know, what they've actually done, and this is interesting, they have taken Ronda Rousey off of that list. They've moved Ronda Rousey from the active wrestler list and they've put her in the alumni section. Which, if you don't know, the alumni section is all the wrestlers who aren't wrestling anymore for whatever reason, or at least not wrestling with the WWE anymore. Like Dean Ambrose is on that list. I believe CM Punk is on that list. I don't know if WWE's still at the point where they're pretending CM Punk never existed, or if he's actually in the alumni section. I think he may still. I think they may have put him in the alumni section. They might be over just their petty crap. But anyway, you guys get the point. So they have now moved Ronda Rousey to that section. I don't know what that means. I don't know if she's ever going to come back. I don't know if it's going to be a surprise. I don't know if she has other things in mind. I don't know about her contract. There's a lot of questions right now. Not too many answers. But the only thing I can tell you guys is we're just gonna have to, catchphrase here, wait and see. Alright, the next news story. The next news story is about another women's wrestler. It's about Nikki Bella. That's a name I haven't said in a while, so I don't know if this goes for Brie as well, but Nikki has been teasing a WWE return. I'm not too sure how many people are down for this, and I'm talking like just a standard, normal wrestling fan. I'm not talking like her little army thing, which is crazy as shit, I do need to say, because I've been in the middle of them before, and it's just, oh Lord, don't even mess. And I have to kind of tiptoe around this whole subject. So just let me know in the comments how many people are actually down for a Nikki Bella return, or how many of you are not down, and what are the reasons for this. And I'm just gonna leave my personal opinion just up in the air, because I'm not messing with that army who will definitely kill me. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the final news story before I talk about some rumors, we have trademarks WWE have filed for this week. So basically, I believe a few of these are retrademarks. If they're not retrademarks and they're just not trademarking these things, then I don't know who's managing the legal department. They're stupid if they haven't trademarked. The whole of these are retrademarks. Just for those who don't know, a trademark is basically this. It's close to a copywritten thing, only it's for like words, right? So basically, they'll copyright a phrase or a name or something, which means they can't do it. Like, for example, the name, I don't know, Daniel Bryan, for example. WWE, they can use that, but if something happens to Daniel Bryan, he leaves the WWE, he has to use a different name. He could go back to his indie name, Bryan Danielson, or he could come up with a different name, but he cannot use the name Daniel Bryan, like professionally, to make money or anything. That's what trademark is. And that's not just for names, that's for like phrases or catchphrases, like words, any type of words, okay? And it's for other stuff too, but this is basically what WWE have trademarked for. It's just words. They've trademarked the term legit boss. Hopefully that's a retrademark and not just not trademarking it, because legit boss has been a thing for a long time. The next thing they have trademarked is Monster Among Men. Hopefully that is a retrademark as well. But something they have trademarked, which I believe these are brand new ones, they have trademarked the Firefly Funhouse, and finally they have trademarked Yowie Wowie. They really trademarked that, so no one else can use that Yowie Wowie thing. So basically, like, I know some wrestling fans will make their own merchandise and kind of be cool about it or whatever, but they can actually not use these phrases, at least solely on the shirt that they're selling for money. So like Yowie Wowie, you can't put it on a shirt and try to sell it or anything like that. And that's kind of trademark kind of protecting, and the whole reason they even trademark these phrases. But those were like just recently submitted into the trademark system, and I'm sure they'll get approved. But that is just what they have trademarked this week. But ladies and gentlemen, that is all the news stories that I talked to you guys about today. And now it's time to use my wonderful catchphrase, which is on a t-shirt on my merchandise store, which is available for those interested, or if you want to check out all my other shirts, playing another shameless plug here, I'm just plugging it up today, is the link is down below to my merchandise store. But anyway guys, that is all the news stories, and now we're going to talk about some juicy rumors. Alright, the first rumor is about the Raw Tag Team Championships, what's happening with them. So basically, this is a very predictable thing. It's not like a holy crap, and I'm not going to shock you with this announcement I'm about to make. And remember, rumors, take most of them with a grain of salt, because there's a good chance they will not come true. Well, there's a sliver that they could come true. I know a lot of people like to complain, Brandon, your rumors have never came true before. And I assure you, they have. And these are not my rumors, these are the internet's rumors. And we all know how the internet is. It's not like I have connections with the WWE or anything, because I don't. And it's not like I'm making these up, because I'm not. These are actually things you can find on the internet, and I'm just kind of sharing what I've seen this week. So basically, that's just what I wanted to say there. But a few of the things I've talked about before have came true, but there's nothing to do with me. I'm just reading what I see on the internet. Anyway, the first rumor, back to what I was saying, the Tag Team Championships, this should not be no shock. Braun and Rollins look like they're going to be losing the Tag Team Championships at Clash of Champions. It looks like they're going to get into some kind of disagreement with each other, and then they're going to kind of like go at it. They're going to kind of fight each other while trying to defend their titles, and it's not going to happen. They're not going to be able to defend them successfully. It looks like they will actually be losing the Tag Team Championships, and then they're going to have their actual match. So both of them are having 2 matches in the same night. So hopefully they get paid double, right? Alright, the next rumor is about the WWE Draft. So I talked about this in the last news episode. The WWE Draft is coming back here in October, right before they go to SmackDown on Fox, or maybe the first episode. I don't know. But basically, they're going to split up the brand, so the Raw people are going to stay on Raw, the USA, SmackDown people are going to be moving away from USA, and they're actually going on Fox, like actual Fox, which is really cool. Very exciting. So basically, the rumor here is when they do the draft in October, the feel they want for it. They want it to feel like a legitimate like sports draft. They don't want it to feel like television kind of movie, kind of like scripted kind of thing like they have in the years past. So it's interesting how they're gonna make it like different this year. We'll just have to wait and see what they do. But they do want it to feel like a legit sports draft this year. Alright, the next rumor is about Monday Night Raw this week. So Monday Night Raw this week is actually a pretty big Raw, which I don't know how good the turnout's going to be, because apparently, I know international fans might not know this, but maybe some personally, I didn't know this. I'm from the United States, I'm from Tennessee. I didn't know this because I don't keep up with the NFL anymore, but NFL is starting like their games on Monday, which is always like WWE's like biggest competitor. At least for the past few years it has been. Like, they haven't been competing with wrestling companies, they've been competing with a football league, an American football league, more than they have actual wrestling companies, which all this might change with AEW. We'll just have to see where their numbers are compared to the WWE. I mean, they are on a major like network, so it is possible that they could compete pretty heavily with the WWE, and they might be keeping their eye more on AEW than they do with the NFL. But anyway, the rumor I'm trying to talk about here, which I'm just kind of rambling on here, it's about Raw. So basically, on Monday, they're going to be trying to do some like amazing stuff to kind of keep the viewers on Raw and not flipping to the football game. So basically, what they're going to be doing, they're going to be like making some like major news or a major surprise or just something really good on Raw. And apparently, Vince has told the writers, or here's the joke I came up with when I was writing this. Like, this is how lame I am. I come up with jokes while I'm writing this. So basically, Vince went into the creative team and told them, be creative. Literally, he told the creative team, be creative. So basically, he went to like all the writers and was like, for this Raw, let's be really creative. That's our job. If we're okay, yeah, that's what you guys are getting paid for, is to be creative. If the boss is to tell you to be creative, then you're not really doing your job now, are you? So basically, that's what Vince is told. So Raw this week, and hopefully SmackDown too. Hopefully they don't just try on Raw and then just not try it all on SmackDown. Because SmackDown's supposed to be a big deal too. But another reason this Raw is going to be such a big deal and SmackDown is because it's taking place in Madison Square Garden. If you don't know, that's like the most famous wrestling arena in the entire world, because it's where WWE really got their start. Well, I don't want to say their start in Madison Square Garden, but it's just like, it's where the first WrestleMania was. It's where a lot of cool stuff in the WWE has happened. And apparently they're having trouble selling it out, which is crazy to think about. This is just how much they're struggling right now. But anyway, they're going to try to make Raw and SmackDown, hopefully SmackDown too, this week a really, really big deal. Alright, the next rumor. The next rumor is about WWE and their scripted promos, which everyone hates. Like, I hope I'm not alone here. Everyone, just the promos are not, like, unscripted promos are always going to be the best. And this is something I always like to say, is that the greatest promos in wrestling were not scripted. Like, you think of the greatest promos in wrestling, like Austin King of the Ring, guess what? Not scripted. Brock's promos, guess what? Not scripted. Cena, not scripted. I know a lot of people will be upset for me mentioning Cena, but we have to admit, like, Cena is one of the greatest wrestlers. I mean, I know people want to argue about it or whatever, but it's just like, compared to the, like, guys now and just stuff, Cena was amazing. But anyway, back to the point I was trying to make. CM Punk pipe bomb. I believe that was mostly unscripted. He might have had bullet points for that. I know a lot of people like to still believe that it was like a real thing. It's just how good it was. Like, people actually thought that was like full on, like, real, which I think a lot of it was like real and just kind of inventing, but at the same time it was scripted for him to do something like that. I'm not too sure. It's just like that's the greatest recent thing in wrestling. And I know recent is 2011 wasn't that recent, but I guess in the whole scheme of things it was. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make here is WWE, they finally realized the greatest crap has come from unscripted promos. So basically that's what they're doing. They're going away from scripted promos a little bit. Not completely. A lot of people are still on the scripted promos, but they've been trying out with different people. For example, this past week, Sasha Banks, they just gave her bullet points, kind of what to talk about, what to mention, and they didn't give her like a script. Like, you have to say this word for word. You can maybe change a few words, put in your own words, but the message has to be exactly the same, and you have to use the same corny lines we give you. No, they're not doing that. They're just giving them bullet points and be like, go on, do your thing. That's the way it should be. That's the way pro wrestling should be. And that's why AEW had something over WWE, but hopefully it looks like WWE's getting a little smart about it, and they're actually listening to what's popular, or actually like realizing what the way things actually should be. But hopefully they keep getting better. Like AEW. I'm sorry. I don't want to say anyone in AEW because I may have said the wrong person. I'm pretty sure they've all said it in some way. Is AEW's point is not to put WWE out of business or to hurt WWE. It's to like raise the product and to make both products the greatest they can be. And it looks like they're actually doing that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and we're at that point of the video where it's the last thing. I know, it's so sad, I'm sorry. But if you guys haven't already, make sure to like this video, brand new channel, make sure to subscribe, it's absolutely free. I'm gonna do my plugs before everyone leaves. If you want to help support the channel, I have my merchandise store down below. Also, if you guys are looking for tickets for anything that you need a ticket for, you can use SeatGeek and you can get some money off if you use my code. Help out the channel, save some money. It's a win-win. So the code is just my last name. My name is Brandon Hodge, if you don't know, so the code is just Hodge. It saves you a little bit of money. It's only for your first order though, so if you use SeatGeek before, definitely shouldn't be saying this. You can just make a new account and use the code anyway. But anyway, guys, back to the video. So basically, the final news story, the final rumor, the final thing I'll be talking about inside of this video, the draft. Back to the draft this year that's gonna be happening in October. Basically, there's a rumor it may have been spoiled a little bit because Fox has released some promotional videos advertising SmackDown. And this doesn't mean they're like, this is just a possible spoiler. Like, it's a rumor. Like, all these are rumors. Like, don't believe they're all like coming true. But basically, SmackDown, Fox has advertised these people. So the people they have advertised in these little video packages, it's Miz. So Miz, we can say SmackDown. It's Rey Mysterio. We can say Rey Mysterio SmackDown. It's actually Randy Orton on SmackDown. We have Mandy Rose going to SmackDown. We have Alexa Bliss going to SmackDown, and the most interesting one of all, I think, Becky Lynch going to SmackDown. If we don't know, Becky Lynch is the Raw Women's Champion, so basically that means she has to lose the Raw Women's Championship before October to be able to be on SmackDown. Now, this doesn't mean these people are all going to be on SmackDown. This doesn't mean Becky's losing the title or whatever. But just if we're going to get in the mindset that these are the people who are going to be on SmackDown, the people that they're advertising are actually going to be on the show, and they're not just doing this to do this, and the draft isn't going to mess anything up, and this is actually draft spoilers, then there you guys have it. That's a few of the people who are going to be on SmackDown. It looks like Becky's going to have to lose the title. So there's that. Hopefully she's in the the SmackDown women's title picture, because she's amazing. She's doing a great job. But anyway, guys, that's basically gonna be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give this video a like. Brandon channel, make sure to subscribe. I already said that. I'm sorry for repeating myself. Links are down below for the stuff I talked about if you want to support the channel. If you support me that way, don't support me that way, I completely understand if you can't, and I love you all. Anyway, and thanks for watching this video, and I will see you guys tomorrow for an amazing video, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, because I'm gonna try to do videos every day now, guys. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll let you guys continue with your wonderful life, or maybe your life isn't going so wonderful right now, you're not really doing anything today, then hey, I have a lot of videos here. I have like 1,000 videos, which is just mind-blowing now. If you guys want to go check out some of my other videos. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.